Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today I think we're going to do a largish tower sort of structure in the desert. Um, Still chosen, but we're going to see what kind of big stuff we can make. And we're going to use this vehicle here as at least one of our scale references. Let's bring it back, because we want to be able to fit at least a couple of those around it. And let's bring a person in too. I'm just going to move this to new vehicles. Okay, and then add a person. Cool. So now we have both sort of sets of scale we want to do. I think maybe we'll start with the ground. This is going to be, I think, pretty much in the flat desert. I don't know how much actual interesting terrain we're going to do, but let's do a mesh circle S100. It's still not very large when you're looking at it in terms of a large scale terrain. S2, let's make it really big for us. And the reason we're doing a circle is so we can't see the edges of it as we're looking at stuff. Fill. Okay. I just want to make sure Alt R. Yep. All right. Let's grab quad remesh. Remesh it. Oh, not 5,000. No. 250. 254. Sure. Whatever. Cool. Delete the original. Move this one to a new collection, ground. Now, I don't think we're going to use draw terrain on it this time because we want to keep it pretty much flat. The only thing we are going to do is to grab that edge loop, turn on proportional editing, and bring it down, and then widen that way up. So there's a slight raise to the ground here. We can look up and we won't even see the edge of our terrain, even less. Cool. Let's save. And new 2504.15.1 live stream tower. I should state I have no concept design for this whatsoever. Yeah, actually, I'm going to scale it a little bit less, even so it's more like that. Very flat rotation scale. Okay. Add a modifier. Terrain. Terrain or base. And we're going to cut the strength down to 1, maybe 2. Yeah, just enough to give us ground. And we're going to cut our mesh. There we go. Doesn't really matter anyway, but let's do it. And apply all. Cool. We have ground. And we'll go ahead and give it terrain too. Append, or material, and we'll get it from the air vehicle one. Material, red, desert rock. Right here, tab A, U, unwrap, Smart UV project, and red desert rock. Now let's see. Should just be like 99% sand. If I've done it right. Looks like it is. Yes, that is what we wanted. Okay. Now, still not a super large terrain. I could even make it bigger. What's it now? 397. You know what? Let's go big. And we need to change our view and 5 kilometers. Cool. We just want this to feel large, which means we might need to be a little bit further away from it, which is why we want the terrain. Okay. Let's jump back to our... Actually, before we even do that, let's bring in one more reference for scale just to look at something. And that would be... let's bring the skyscraper in. Let's see what it's looking like. Pretty narrow. It's actually, it's a little small for what a human should be. Where's our human dude? Well, it's a very narrow skyscraper, but that's kind of the vibe that we're going for. Let's get that out of the way. Just looking at it for scale as I think about what we're doing. Ours is going to be bigger than that, but probably about that tall. Mesh cylinder. We're going to go with a 7-sided cylinder with a radius 10, no, 20, 50. There we go. That's looking like a decent sized megastructure. Cool. And then we're just going to edit it. Tab 3, E3. And this would let it go. If we want to do it this way, this is every floor. Which I'm not sure we want to do, but we're going to. So that gives us kind of an idea of what we're looking at structure-wise. Cool. Let's get rid of that. Now, let's take this. Add edge loops till it's roughly a square, which is what? 11. Let's just, no, it's 1, 2, 3. That will leave for 12. Let's go to 12. That gives us an odd number of faces in the middle. Cool. R. No. Undo that. R12. 12. Okay, so that's a 12 by 12, or 13 subsections on each one. And our ship is going to fit to that scale there, which will be important because we want to add, I think, a separate mesh cylinder radius of 25. Yep. Depth of 3. That first one is technically just 2, but whatever. On the other one, I just realized. GZ, bring this up. Let's bring it off to the side. And RZ, let's see, 360 divided by 14, yes. And G, that should line up, yes it does. Okay. Cool. And then tab 3, inset E minus 3, yeah. O. -3. Do one more. Okay, let's make sure it's not inverted. Face orientation. No, we're good. Okay. So now, I'm actually going to join it to this thing again. And one. So roughly here to here. That's roughly right. Okay. Let's go down to here, though. And there. Actually, do one at a time. Or not. That to... Oh, come on. Lose the whole thing. Undo. Gonna have to adjust this. I think it's gonna give us some mad triangles, but let's see. Bridge edge loops. Yeah, don't like it. Okay, do it individually. How many cuts is this first? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cuts. Let's do 5 cuts here first. Or even... bring it out so I can find it again more than anything else. 5 cuts. Okay, now that should be better. Now 2. There, yeah. Control E, bridge edge loops. It's not exactly the right amount, but close enough for size, but close enough for what we're doing here. Bridge edge loops. Cool. Hey, Patrick. Good to see you, man. Just took a second to look over, sorry. Cool. Bridge edge loops. Right. Okay, so we got that off to the side now. Like it. Maybe we'll do mirror it. Do we mirror it? Yeah, let's do 2. That seems cool. Okay, so that's where the structure's going to go off like that. It seems a little chunky to me right now. Let's see if we can't kind of narrow it in a little bit with, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on the 8th, there we go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Control E, Alt E, normals. Let's go in like that. Is that too far? Yeah. There, even. Cool. Minus. Let's go. Can I go -5? Can I do -5? Let it being weird when it's even. -5 still works. Okay, cool. Let's do this a couple times then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alt E along normals. Even. -5. And we have duped it again. Let's see, let's do it one more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 2. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alt E on normals. Even -5. Can we get one more out of it? Or is that going to go into our other stuff? Not quite. Well, then let's leave it alone. Okay. I think we still want to do some more fun stuff with it. We need some side towers as well. And we can just do a little bit of smash geometry, I think. They don't necessarily have to line up, but they might. Shift A, mesh, cylinder. Cool. And G. Let's take that to here. And then RZ. 360 divided by 14. Cool. Tab 3, E3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3. Come on, count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 floors. Okay, and then again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then one more. And one more, because we're not counting the base. Right. And that which puts it 1 meter up. Let's see. GZ minus 1, no, GZ minus 0.5. Now they're lined up. Okay. Cool. Now, I'm going to join it to this again. What? Oh. Apply the mirror on this. Now this and this join. Okay. And we might mirror it again, I think. Tab. But first we're gonna 2. Come here. Is that enough? Is that about right? 1. Doesn't line up exactly. I think it's actually one too many maybe. Let's see, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 5. That seems pretty close. Okay, 2. There. And then we're going to going to try and do the same thing here from here to there, right? Did I get it right? Yes. And I'm going to have to select more and then hide, I think, is the easiest way. Get rid of all that stuff. Okay. And then 1C. Shift hide. Okay. Great. L, hide. Hide. Okay, so we got those two, and they're pretty close to right. Let's see if this works. If I have to do it one at a time, which I can, I suppose, but I'd like to not. Did I not? Did I go too far over? Oh, you bastard. Yeah, I did. God damn it. Alt hide. Okay. Let me go here. Right. Is that correct? I think that's correct. Yes. There we go. And there we go. Okay. Let me make sure I got them all that I want first. There. Okay, yes. 1. Cool. Hide, don't delete them. And then hide, L, hide. Okay, so that looks right now, roughly. Pretty close enough for what we're counting anyway. Can I bridge edge loops? Looks like it. Yeah, it's not exact because of the cutouts, and we get those triangles, but that's not bad. I think we can live with that. Okay. Mirror it. That's kind of fun. All right. 3. Inset. Come to about there, right? And go a bit more. Right there. Cool. And then 1. Merge last. Great. And merge last. Okay, that gives us that, which is what we wanted. And now we can go E3, 6, 7. Cool. So we get inset again. We can do a bit more. Again, close enough for government work. A bit more. Okay, 1. In. Come in. Yes. Merge last. Yeah, we're pretty close. Great. Keeping us to quads. Or tries. And 3, and then E3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're getting to be a larger structure. Feeling kind of good about it. Save. Okay. Now I kind of want to do a few more of those like garden type things off this, like these things, but I want them to, again, to be more like gardens. And we can put gardens up here too. Where's my person? What's our scale looking like? 1, 3, G. Put them over here. See what we're looking at. Okay, good. That's a nice ledge. I was hoping it would be. We're liking that. We can just put gardens along the edge there, actually. That'd be cool. I'm not sure we need to actually do more of those type of things. So they are cool. Let's see, tab. We could try to do 3, those 2 there, and those 2 there, right? Yeah. Bridge edge loops. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, let's keep it on the same ledge. I was going to do one lower down just for interest, but let's keep it up and then we can continue that rooftop idea. Nice. At 27? Okay. Cool. That is looking sweet. So then we're going to need, let's look and see. This bad boy here is going to land on this thing here. Right? Yes. Now, I don't know if it's going to have a structure up. We could have a structure down. Inset. Let's go to like there. Okay. And I could just put a little structure on there, I suppose. That might make more sense. E3. Am I on the wrong? Oh, come on. I added the wrong one. I should be able to flip it though, right? Yes. It's exactly the same. Oh, not. No, it's not. Fly all. I'll have to do it again. Fine. Inset to there. If it's going to be a structure, it doesn't need to be inset up to there. And there's our like entranceway into the subsection to get down and all that kind of stuff. That's cool. Do I want, what the heck is that? I don't think I add, where did I add this from? No, what the heck is this from? I did not create this. I mean, I'm sure I did, but vertices. I don't want it to. Actually, let's do it the other way. There. Really, bridge edge loops. That's what we wanted. Now let's mirror it again and save. That's better. I could even do something fun here. Let's see. Take this tab. Cool. That far should be good. And then E3 up. E3 up. Cool. Take that and that. And this and this. Control E, bridge edge loops. Double structure connection. Like it. Mirror it again. Okay. I think we want to go even taller now. I'm going to take this and can't really inset it too much further without it getting into weird territory. I mean, we can fix it, but pain in my butt. Maybe we should. Okay, one. Gotta get closer. This one, and this one merge at last. Okay. Then this one, and this one merge at last. This one, oh, come on. This one merge at last. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Right? Yes. 3. Inset. Oh, yeah. Let's apply it and see what happens. Inset. Yeah, that's better. So we'd have to do it again when it got closer to, too much closer, but I think that's far enough in. Go a little bit further. Inset. We could do it one more time. Yeah, let's do it one more time. Okay. And enter, tab, and mirror. Go this way this time, and we're good, right? Yeah. Well, it's still applied, yeah. Now let's fix it again. 7-sided figures, man. 1, 2, 3. Merge it last. Merge it last. Merge it last. And right here in the center. Merge last. Okay. Apply all. Inset. Take it to there. That's far enough. E3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Now, scaling also works too for this if we don't want to mess with it too much. In this case, we're just going to scale it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're going to do it one more time. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's our tower. Do we like it? It's very boxy still, but I feel like it kind of fits with our design language for the Zitchosen. So I'm not hating on it. I think we're gonna do one more time though. Where's our person? No, yeah, we're still okay for scale. E scale. Cool. E3, yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. That's getting us to the top that we want. And we're still, if we look at our person, where's our person? Rick. Just want to see how he fits in relationship to. Didn't really mean to do that, but whatever. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's still a reasonably sized room up there at the top. That's fine. We like that. And we're going to go grab. I'm going to go. Is it that homestead? Can't remember which one it is. No, it's. Or is it? Might be. Don't save. Doubting myself now. No, it wasn't this one, although I like this one, but this is not the one I wanted. File, open. Settlement is what I want. That's right. Not homestead, but settlement. Okay. Still loading up. There we go. Come on. Let's turn off geoscatter on this thing. Oh, you're being a bitch, right? You're going to be that like weird can't turn thing again. Open, don't save. Settlement. I am not liking Blender 4.4. I got to be honest. Maybe I should check and see if there's an update, but 4.4 has been a pain in my ass so far. Okay, that's working again. Great. We want our crystal. Cool. Yeah, that's about right. A little higher, obviously. I do kind of like that it lips out. Oh, come on. Is it not centered? This one is centered. Gem is centered. Rotation of 0. GZ100. Oh no, it is rotated. Okay. Weird. Like that should be lined up perfectly, but it's not. Probably insert. Yeah. Did not do a equal sides on some point. Well, that's fine. RX180. We're going to be close enough for government work. It's not exact, but, you know. Okay. You're only doing LTS versions now? Yeah, I hear that. I'm not quite there, but I hear that. It has been frustrating. I can't deny. Might even make this a little bit bigger. Take taller. Go out of. There's no particular had to be a certain ratio. I haven't said anything that way in chosen lore. You like the spike like that? No, I don't think we do. Stay smaller. And we make. Come here. Cool. Yeah, we'll do that. Pretty squat looking still. I don't know. Weird. Let's grab this sucker here. This one is not attached to the ground in any way. Copy the objects. Come to collection. Paste the objects. Get the hell off to the side. Okay. This guy, link, materials. This guy. Tab A, everything is going to be empty wall A, assign. To here, link, copy modifiers. There's a lot of faces, so hopefully it's not too bad. I haven't actually tried doing it with something this big before. We may not be able to do it this way. Oh, I see. Got a foundation underneath that. It's basically worked. Let's get rid of that. Come on. If it's this slow, we obviously can't do it the whole time. Not going to work. And that's okay too. We can make it work otherwise. Let's see. Now this is just the one. Auto building. Is it extra foundation? There should be a way to make it. I can't remember how to make it do the overhangs, because I know I can do overhangs. I don't want a foundation here though, because it's putting a foundation under everything right now. do a 0 foundation extrusion. Let's see how long this is going to go. I feel like we're going to have to turn this off. I feel like it's not going to work. There's just too many potential faces on this thing. And again, that's fine. Okay, that did get rid of it, but it's just taking god awful long anytime we want to do anything. I mean, we could live with that, but what do we need? Like, what are we going to use? Did we just bring our own doors in manually? Yeah. Let's get rid of it for right now. Actually, undo history. I want to come back to just this paste unmove. So we haven't attached to anything, but we have it in here so we can use it if we need to later. But this thing doesn't have it right now. Just off to the side. Okay. Because this now we can set to gray, or Tatooine, right? It's not even gray, it's Tatooine plaster. Let's just take a look. Hey, Michael. Good to see you. Okay, so we are getting the Tatooine plaster look. That's what we wanted. Cool. And now, I think I do want to add in some of the other stuff. Before I start even doing windows, I want to do some like greenery and stuff up on these upper levels, not those upper levels. So let's do that. I'm going to do railings, I think. Tab 2. Can we select all the way around? That looks like that goes all the way around, right? Yeah. Okay. EZ1. No. Z1 plus P section. I'm going to put a railing. I'm not sure what kind of a railing I'm going to put. I don't know that I'm going to use the railing we've been using, but I want to put a railing there, and I think I want to keep it separate right now. Let's do the same thing here. EZ1. Separate that off. Cool, cool, cool. And then here again. Should just be able to do the one and then mirror it, right? Well, we'll just grab it all. It's not hard. Okay, EZ1. I'm also not sure 1 meter is going to be enough for these things as I think about it, but it would be if I was using platformer, which we still might do with a modification. And then here, let's do, yeah, sure. That. And that. Great. Now, Do we want to put a railing around our our landing pad? I guess. Sure. One. Okay. All those. Good. I could even keep doing those up here, actually. I'm just going to do it as one time, though, because they're simple. Okay. One. Okay, so now I should have, let's see, that. Get rid of it. We have all these railings. Yeah. They all look right. I can try. Oh, that one I didn't mirror, did I? Let's just mirror it. Cool. Let's select it. That one. And apply the mirror. There we go. Now let's just hide this thing again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Control join. Right? Yeah. There we go. Bring our thing back. Okay. So now we have those as railing sections. What we want to do with them, I haven't entirely decided yet. But they have been selected out as railings. Didn't do the ground level here. Do I want to do that one? I think we do want to do that one. And that would give us 7 too, which would be good because we're at 6. Yes, perfect. E1. Exit and then grab it and join it to this one. Okay. Right. So we got that. I do want to put some plants on these things, I think. In some places. Probably not everywhere, but on this bad boy. Yes. I actually want to go the other way. Why wasn't it there before? I feel like it should have been. Weird. 2. This one, 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 this one. Oh, I see. How do we want to quad it? Let's just get rid of them one at a time. Like that. Like that. I think that's good enough. That'll give us what we need. Weird. Actually, let's undo. X. Let's get rid of that. Ooh, I see. Well, we're fixing that. Merge center. There we go. Now, K, this one to that one. There we go. 1K. There we go. That's what I wanted. It's not exact, but I think it'll work. Trying to debate if I want to do geoscatter or just place my own shit. Let's. I'm going to mirror this eventually. Faces. I don't remember how far down I took that, but whatever. Okay. And vertex group plus assign, we're going to call it grass. We're going to have to add to it in multiple places, but that's going to be like a little grassy area there. Okay. And then here on the top, inset. The other one I went way too far on, but whatever. Cool. And inset again. Not quite that far. And assign to grass. Okay, so those two there. I'm going to mirror as well. There. Great, so we got grass there and there. I'm not sure about more trees. Let's just start. Let's see where we go. Geometry nodes, geoscatter, emit on this sucker. It's going to be everywhere at first, isn't it? Well, we'll see. Biome scatter, open biomes, grass 1, just simple, stupid grass. Actually, I think it's not even the right grass, but monstrous. This is where we can start slowing down. Like now we've got all the basic stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, great. Now it's going to start taking us forever. 75 million, right? Yeah, no. Vertex group. Grass. Only there. Turn it on. It should be quite small. I probably should have saved first. But no, it is. Get that out of my way too. Okay. Okay, we do not need to make everything approachable levels of detail, so we got to kind of pick and choose a little bit. Tab, select that, and that gets both those areas. Great. Material, add, assign. And grab mine. Can think. Shaders. Me on Scifi. Dirt nail grass. Okay. Let's just see. Cool. Now, I do want to put some big trees up on there. I think I'm not going to biome that so much as do it myself. Do we want to plant factory or just use botanic? I think botanic should have plenty. Not really the focus of this thing right now. Botanics. Okay. There we go. Spawn an asset. Deciduous. That seems like a giant monster tree. Let's just go with it and see how it looks. It's a huge tree. I kind of like it like that. Okay. I need to apply that. Spawn another tree. Great. Cool. 2 giant trees there. Kind of like that. The other option would be crystals, which would be cooler. Kind of liked it being kind of greener, but crystals could be good too. I haven't decided. I think the trees are just cool. Let's just go with the trees for right now. Okay. Now, these guys do not look outward. So there probably shouldn't be too many windows, but there should probably be a couple. But their entire kind of vibe is they are not an outward-looking culture. They are a very inward-looking culture. So that's why normally they've had these hollow buildings with stuff on the inside. But here, just for film-wise visual interest, essentially, we probably want to add some. So 2 R. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. We knew we liked that. Okay. Let's see. Inset individuals. Okay. Normals. In are we -0.5. Cool. And add a material. And we're just going to use my silly fake glass for right now. Until we think of something better. Which we may or may not ever do. Okay, so we got windows on that thing now going across, which I think makes sense. And we're going to mirror it. Let's do that now. And we're going to applied, so we can edit it on either side. Okay, so we got a one going across there like that on the bridge. Let's do... We need a door up here for sure. We need a door down here for sure. Well, no, it goes on the inside too, doesn't it? But we put the walkway, so we do want a door. Door there. And we can use our Tatooine doors if we want to. We've kind of already established them as our design language for this thing. There's a big door. Door B. That's this one, right? Yes. Shift D. M. Collection structure. Okay, now we're going to move that to 3D cursor and go where did, oh come on, did I adjust it? You bastard. Where's my structure? First off, let's apply all. Now, object, set origin to 3D cursor, object, set origin, geometry to origin. That's not where my 3D cursor was. What? Back to there. Okay. Let's come to here. Tab. Shift S2. That's okay. Now it's right. Object set origin. 3D cursor. Geometry to origin. Where's my door? Where's my door? There's my door, right? Where's my door here? Did the one in structure not get moved? Just going to delete it, whatever the hell it is. Now this one, Shift D. Come on. M to structure. Apply all. Solo it. It does exist, right? It is its own object. We can turn off collection and it still is there. Okay, good. Bastard. And now on Tatooine doors, object set origin to 3D cursor. Object set origin, geometry to origin. There we go. Thank you. Finally, yes. Stinking. Okay. Now, RX90. We're just gonna, I think we're gonna. Hey, Darkstorm. Okay. Okay. reasonably great. Cool. Control A, rotation, scale. All right, or no, maybe not. Local. Yes, we want to keep it like this. Okay. So that one is good. Let's duplicate it. Straight down to here. Yeah, I did go a little bit crazy with this. We can see this now. Coplanar. Let's bring that back up to like there. Better. Okay. So now we have doors on 2 floors. Okay. Let's duplicate it again. Now I keep doing GZ, GY. I'm in local mode. Okay. 3. Do it again. See? Do we want to keep them lined up like this? Or do we want to rotate it around the castle tower? It's not a castle, but it's also not lined up down the center particularly, is it? Let's move it over so it's more like that on those. Yeah. There we go. I like that. Okay. Shift D, GY up. It should be 21 exactly, right? Right. And then, cool. Where it gets going to be interesting is like when I mirror it, they're going to be pretty close together. There'll be 2 doors on either side there versus further apart from each other. But that could be okay. We'll see. Right. It's all right. I'm willing to accept all of those doors. Let's join them. And join them to this. Did that mirror it? Yes, it did mirror it. See, they're fairly close together there. Too close together. Unjoin. Okay. This door, and this door. See if we can't join those together. And set that there. And then 3D cursor, global this time. RZ angle of 360 divided by 7. Angle minus. So it's going to move it over a little bit. I'm still not exactly lined up. Let's just take them all local. There we go, slide it over a little bit. I like that. I maybe wanted to do this one too. Oh well. Yeah, I think I did. That should be straightforward enough. 7 R angle is 360 divided by 7. And I'm going to go minus. Right? Or no, actually, we did want to go plus. Weird that one. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. Individual origins again. Yeah. Didn't really line up right. This is what happens when you do it by hand. You're like, well, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Nah, it's cool. And join those together, and then join those together. That should mirror it. Yep. Cool. That's better. It's still not accurate, but because they're further apart, it's harder to tell. Essentially. Okay. So we got doors on all of those levels. We don't have a door on this lowest level. And I don't know that I care. This door is still separate, so that'll work fine. Shift D, G, Y, minus 21. Twice, yes. Doors going there. Cool. Great. Now we have a door on that level too. Join, and then join to that. Cool. So we are now mirrored kind of universally. Let's take a look again. We got doors, we got a couple of windows there. We do need a few more, I think. This building's gonna be a little different from their other ones because it's not, so whatever. Okay. But I think we're gonna do the same thing. No. Come here. Let's try to grab them all at once. Not the ground level. Not the ground 2 levels, I think, actually. Yes. Okay, so the top 5 of these. Okay. Shift hide. Now, solo. I want to Shift G area. Yes, that gets rid of all of those. We do lose that center piece there, which is unfortunate, but I think we'll do something fun there anyway, so that'll be fine. Okay. Inset. .25. Great. That seems good. Alt-E on normals. 0.05 minus. Cool. and then assign to glass. That's going to give us windows. I do not hate that. That works for me. Okay, I think we'll do the same thing up the top too. These guys do not put windows anywhere near where they walk. It's a sociological thing. So the first 2 floors of the building, no windows. Even higher up, they're all about essentially defense and protection. These aren't going to work yet. We'll have to do them separately. Okay. Shift G, area. Good. Again, got it. I 0.25. Alt E along normals minus 0.05. Assign scratched and dirty glass. What do you mean? What kind of spaces do have windows? They would normally put windows inward looking into their courtyards. Lots and lots of those. But keeping in mind how the Chosen have a problem with sight in general, that's why they cover their eyes all the time. They do not want to see the outside world unassisted ever, basically. So sort of culturally, windows go inward for them. That's the vibe. These guys are going to be especially weird. Let's see. See if I can make this work. Shift G, area. Yeah, it did work. Okay. I 0.25. Cool. Normals minus 0.5. And I get that they get stretched inward here, but it's still kind of cool. The only reason we're putting windows on it at all is, honestly, from a Western perspective, looking at a building without windows is kind of weird. Does it have a roof? Where did my roof go? No, it's there. Whatever. So we need to have windows, because otherwise for us it'll look strange. They probably wouldn't even have this many windows, but it's neat looking. Do we want windows on the side towers as well? I think we do. Okay. Maybe not any of these lower levels, though, just here. Oh, I don't have... Interesting. These don't have cuts. Yeah. It's the... Sadly, for filmmaking, sometimes you have to make decisions like that. 5. Should be 6. Even if it's not. Yeah, it has to be 6. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. we'll just do that one. And we could do the top floors up here, but I kind of think I'm going to leave them empty. Okay, so I.25 Alt-E normals minus 0.05 assign ground. I like humans, yeah. What are you going to do? Cool. I like that. And we do have this line down the center here on this guy, which seems a shame not to use. I don't like that. Probably should have done that before I put all the things, but no, I'm okay with it. They don't go all the way around. Excellent. That's fine. I like it. Why? We don't know. Okay. Cool. Where are we at? Almost to time. It's a pretty simple structure, but I think it does what we need. We need to get some more doors, a couple more doors. We need a door here. Let's get one of the other doors. That doing doors A. Come here. That's the closed one, I believe. Let's check. Yeah, that's the closed one. We'll use that one. Shift D, M, structure. Does it have a... I think it does. Just an auto smooth. It's no big deal. Okay, that we don't necessarily have to mess with. Okay. Turn off those. And come on. I hate this, having my screen this small. Okay, there we go. And tab dot 2 shift S2. Great, it's there. Tab door object set origin 3D cursor object set origin geometry to origin. Thank you. RX90. Now again, I'm just going to eyeball it this time, I think. Close enough for the work for government. Let's see. Cool. That needs to be further out, though. There we go. Because I don't have the Boolean going on, because I didn't do human, or didn't do auto building. I could have made just this part an auto building. That's what I was thinking, but I don't think I'm going to bother. And then mirror that way. We should have a door on both sides now. Yes, we do. Okay, we need to decide what we're doing with these railings. Oh, and I need to fix if I'm going, let's see. On that level, that's the only place it's going to matter, I think. Yeah. on this level here. 3. E3. There we go. I'm blocking the railing so I don't have to think about it. So we could just make it like glass. We could do like a, what you call it? Platformer. Let's take a look. It looks pretty good, pretty even. There's not a lot of weirdness on it. There are some, but not much. Let's try something. Oh, what? Why is there a roof on? Oh, that's why the roof wasn't there. Tab. P section. That's why I had no ceiling, because it was part of this. Okay, so let's move this to structure. Let's duplicate it. And Q, add modifier, wireframe. Well, that's interesting. Kill even offset. There we go. I think we might just go that simple today. Although it's, I wish it was more than 1 meter high, but 1 meter high is not very high. Let's see if we can't undo that or adjust it. It's not good. It's gonna be a pain in my ass, isn't it? Let's see. Individual origins. Global. SZ 1.5. No. Tab A. SZ 1.5. Not smaller. SZ 1.5. Yes, okay. 2. And then GZ1. 2. Right. Resize is good. And A, GZ1. Is that too high up? It wasn't, yeah. GZ. Minus 0.5. Tab. There we go. Okay, now it's 2 meters, right? Yes, that's probably better. And if we're going to make this glass, let's do it. All transforms. Q, add modifier, solidify. Mess with it a little bit. It's going to be not even thickness, offset of 0, thickness of 0.005. Okay, that should still be smaller than our wireframe. Yes. Okay, save. Then this one we're going to make actual glass. Me? Yeah, it's possible. Actual glass? Yeah, sure. Her. Even more fun, maybe. Let's see. Sure, let's do that. And this, let's make this Sci-Fi steel. Do I have it? I know that I have it on here. I'm not gonna go grab just that for that. Do I have a steel? I don't want metal sheeting. I think what material I want for this thing. I just kind of want it metal. I don't want it terribly beat up looking, so I wasn't thinking distress hull. We can check it out to see what it looks like. I might use it anyway, just cause. Yeah. I like the green. I think that's working for us. You know what? I think I like it. I think we're going to go with it. Let's see. Let's move this to structure. What's that? Oh, that's the roof. It's hidden anyway. What are we in edit mode? What are you saying? Oh. Structure. Okay, everything's a structure. We gotta find a good angle to shoot this thing from. This might actually be, this is very flat enough that's gonna be kind of a little tough. Let's see if we can't. Problem with that is gonna be, then we can't really deal with it otherwise. Yeah, we wanna keep it down the center. Otherwise we can't rotate it. We might need to make it bigger, but I think we're mostly gonna be shooting up. Let's take a look. What is that? The heck? Oh. I was like, what? It got squished. Come on. Photographer, camera, the Alexa 65. We need to set it so it's got a lot deeper clipping. So like 1 kilometer is fine. We're not going to go that far, so it's fine. The lens, the anamorphic. Let's take it to 35. So we can get as much of this thing in as we can. Resolution. There we go. Let's see. Cool. All right. We may have a little bit of trouble with our sky. Let's see what we get. But I'm liking that as an angle. Sky. Import. What do we want? 60? Let's see what's in 60. $11.20. Let's just see what that does. Curious. See how dark it is. Ooh, yeah. Let's take our light up a little bit. Exposure to like 8. Yes. I mean, that's pretty. We're not getting a lot of details on our building, but it's pretty. I wonder if I can take all of structure. What's Botanic? I want to move Botanic into structure as well. All in structure. Select the objects. RZ. And rotate. Not individual. Medium point. Something like that. Yeah, that gives us a better view, and we can move our ship. We might as well keep it to there. Now, we can change, obviously, our sky angle. Let's just look at some different ones. Don't like it as much. 120. No. 180. No. 240. 240 is not bad. 300. No. Just where's our sun? Thought I saw the sun. There it is. Where do we want it? Get rid of that little bump. Maybe somewhere like that. So I remember what it is. 45? Yeah, 45 seems okay. Can maybe make it a little bit brighter. Well, actually what we'll do, sorry, is take off high contrast to base contrast. That should help some. Yeah. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it. I might add a little bit of foreground stuff to it after I get out of here, but I think we're in pretty good shape. So this is a giant building for, let's move that off. Chosen. Let's see what I get better. That's fine. Yep. Go up. We got our little tree thing going on there, which I think is kind of fun. I don't know why, but I like it. We got our landing platforms. We got our crystal on the top. I feel like, obviously, it does not hold up particularly well if you get close. I might even get rid of the... I haven't decided if I'm going to get rid of the grass or not. It really depends if I do any close-up shots. But you certainly don't need it back here. But I think it's pretty good. I'm kind of pleased with it. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning, or whatever time it is where you are. Appreciate it. And I'll be back again tomorrow. I'm thinking this will probably be the last week for Chosen, and then I think we'll move into the Resnarian Empire next week, maybe even before next week if I get excited about it. Start doing some more European stuff crushed by basically the Star Wars Empire with some different design language. But yeah, I think that'll be fun too. Yeah. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you later.